The cat is officially out of the bag. Travis Pastrana will be attempting to make his NASCAR Cup Series debut in the Daytona 500 next month. He'll be piloting the number 67 Black Rifle Coffee Toyota for 2311 Racing. That reminds me, when was the last time the number 67 made a cup race? Well, for the car number synonymous to Buddy Arrington and Jeff Gordon in the Busch Series, as that was the very number that he made his NASCAR National Touring debut at Rockingham in 1990. Wait a minute, didn't Dale Jr. try to run the 67 one time?
We decided to change my car's number from 8 to 6.7.
Oh, right, 6.7, never mind. You have to go back to 2002 for the last time the 67 car made a cup field, and that was by Boris Said on 2 occasions, Sonoma and Watkins Glen. However, Said attempted to make the Ford 400 that same year but failed to qualify. That would be the last time the 67 car attempted to qualify for a cup race until next month. In case you're wondering, when was the last time prior to Boris Said that the 67 car made the field? That was Ken Bouchard in the 1994 Hooters 500 at Atlanta. Bouchard attempted to make a couple more races in the following year, including the Daytona 500, but failed to qualify, which you're wondering, that was the last time the 67 car attempted to make the Great American Race. If you really want to take it further, the last time the 67 car made the Great American Race was 1989. When Mickey Gibbs made the field with that car number. It's been a minute. Now, let's take a dive into Boris Said's 2 cup races that he made in 2002. He was driving for Jasper Motorsports, which made him teammates with Dave Blaney, who drove the 77 car. He qualified 10th at Sonoma, but finished 41st after getting collected in an accident.
Whoa! Boris is around over here. Turn 10.
Oh, spectacular.
Whoa.
Into the tire wall hard.
Hard contact.
Caution is out.
Yeah. A hard crash for Boris Said. And this will certainly help the drivers who could not go the distance on fuel. And his Jasper number 67 is pretty wrecked.
Just gets in there. Turn
Way
10.
too hot.
That's the most deceiving turn on this racetrack. You don't realize how fast you're going, and when you do realize it and you start to try to slow the car down with the brakes, off the track it goes.
And it's flat. There's absolute no bank in the hose.
Banked the wrong way.
Off camber.
He would not come back to the 67 until Watkins Glen, where he started 29th, but the result in the race fared better, finishing 13th.
For Boris Said in 13th, he said a top 10 would be like a win, so since he's in 13th, I guess it's sort of like a top 5. They're running pretty good, and he's very happy with the car.
This very 67 car has the distinctive honor of being a part of the main roster in NASCAR Racing 2003 season, better known as NR 2003. An iconic game that is going to turn 20 years old next month. Yeah, NR 2003 is turning 20. Man World. Yeah, that car made the roster, and so did Jason Hidleski and Kerry Earnhardt. But unlike Hidleski, who made a Winston Open attempt in 2003 with that very 90 car, the 67 did not make one single qualifying attempt. Instead, Boris Said would drive the 01 U.S. Army Pontiac, in which he put that car on the pole at Sonoma. Some legacy for the 67 car. Time will tell if Travis Pastrana will be the first driver since Boris Said to make a cup race in that car number, or it's going to be a similar fate to Ken Bouchard in 1995. Missing the Great American Race. It's looking like to be an absolute barn burner when it comes to the duels this year. So hopefully you enjoyed this quick crash course of the history of the number 67 car in terms of when was the last time it made a cup race and when was the last time it attempted the Daytona 500. So until we meet again, hopefully you check out my other videos, support my page, support my Patreon, you know all the rest.
And I want you to go get me some ratings.
In the meantime, catch you guys later.